Doc, what went wrong in the third quarter there when Boston hit you with an avalanche?
I actually thought it started in the second. I thought we were playing so well. We trusted in the ball was moving. And then we had those, I think it was 3 or 4 turnovers in a row. One was a flagrant. And that I think Joe turned it over. Then James had a layup that the ball kind of slipped out of his hand. That led to a flagrant. I think we go up 10 on that. And after that, we never played right again.
And then is that what caused the struggles to Joel and James, as you just didn't play well or play right, I should say?
No, I thought they played right, overall, but we didn't play well,
Doc, was there anything specifically with James and Joel that forced them to kind of struggle, shooting the ball today?
Give Boston credit, They played hard. They played great D overall. I thought we had opportunities. I thought we had the ball in the right places a lot tonight. Even not only just those two, I thought even when we swung it, guys had great shots, I don't know what else we could have done. So.
Doc, the last 2 games, James didn't seem to play as aggressively as he played in games 1 and 4. Yeah. Was it something they did, or was it something
I gotta
James
say this. I thought James, I thought James came to play. I really did. I thought he was trying to see the game. I thought he played downhill a lot. Where he passed the ball was the right decisions tonight, and we didn't get anything out of it. I get it. James, Joe, me, I know we got a point somewhere, right? But I just thought, James in particular, I thought he was trying to do the right things tonight. I really did.
That said, the big 3, James, Joe, and you.
Yeah.
This is the first year.
I'm a big 3 now, huh?
Well, you win that many games, you get to be one of the big 3.
Yeah, we play great all year. And this loss absolutely diminishes what we did this year, in some ways. It doesn't for us. I think this team is headed right. I thought we took another, mental step to this season. And then tonight, I thought we took that step backwards, but that's okay. That happens too. So,
can something good come from that step backward?
Yeah, it always can. I say it every year. One team wins. It's not going to be us this year, and that was our goal.
Coach, they ran a lot of pick and roll at Joel today. You have a reason why you weren't able to defend that very well?
Yeah, we didn't handle it very well. It's the same coverages that we've been in all year, in all series, and we've been very effective at it. They didn't do it early. They did it more in the second half. Listen, I thought there was fatigue on our end, and I thought that hurt us. But they were effective in everything they did.
Doc, I guess to go off of Marcus's questions, just how do you sort of handle the immediate aftermath of
Well, you don't. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah.
You make sure your players, as a coach, you take the coaching role and you take the father role as well. And so after a game like this, my job is to make sure every player is in the right place. That's what I have to do. I can't, and I tell my coaches that this is not the time to worry about you. All right. I told all my assistants that you make sure you go in that locker room and you go and grab guys that you don't think are right, and you sit with them and get them right. This is what you do. It's not the fun part of our jobs, but it is what it is.
Hey, Doc, are you planning to be the coach of the team next year?
Yeah. I think I got 2 years left. So,
given the tenor of what you've seen happen in the last 2 or 3 days, where coaches of the year, guys with titles.
Yeah, no one's safe in our business, and I get that.
That said, can you address what you saw from Joel Embiid in the last 6 games of the season, playing himself back into shape and playing on a bad knee?
Yeah, he did. And, I think that fall where he stepped on Marcus Smart, I know something happened there because I didn't think he was right from that point on. The kid deserves a break. He really does. He deserves one shot to just be 100% throughout. I don't know if we would have won this series, but I would just love to have him one time. where we don't have issues, you know. I haven't had that opportunity, and Joel haven't had that opportunity, and that sucks for everybody.
Is there a thought that maybe if he changes the abandon with which he plays, maybe he would stay outside?
No, I get you, and he's good for the reason how he plays, you know. So, that's a tough one because I don't want him to change. I mean, part of the reason Joel's so dominant is because he's 7 feet tall and he's 300 pounds and he plays like a guard. Going to the floor, I don't think it's what hurts him. It's all the banging and the contact more than anything. And then luck. I mean, he stepped on someone's foot in the Brooklyn series, so.
Jason Tatum set the record for the most points in a Game 7. As far as games that you were involved in as either a player or a coach, how many other playoff games do you think were of this caliber?
I've seen one, and it was in this building, unfortunately, and it was LeBron. That's the only time I've seen a performance like that live. I'm glad that I haven't seen many. But, yeah, I've seen one, and Tatum was not only unbelievable, he played just hard defensively and didn't take a lot of bad shots. I thought he got him in rhythm, and he played great overall tonight. So.
You talked before the game about putting yourself out there and being willing to. You've obviously been in this round a bunch of times over the past several years and not gotten through. Kind of what are your emotions being in this?
I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. I thought we had the right group. I really did. And I knew, it's funny. I look out and you talk about keeping receipts sometimes, you know what I mean? I don't think a person in this room picked the Sixers, not one. But we did. And we chose to believe that we could win anyway. And we almost pulled it off. Game 6 will be something we'll think about. Game 7 will be something we think about. But as far as our guys fight against everybody who picked against us, they didn't care. They thought they could still win this series. And that's something good about our team. I thought overall we were fighters.
You mentioned you think this group is headed in the right direction to take the next step. What does this group need?
Too early. Too early to think. I don't know. Tim's is a valid question. I had plans on preparing for Miami tonight. That plans on thinking about our future.
Do you think that the Harden Embiid pairing still has room to grow? Can that take another step?
Yeah, I do. James has a decision to make this summer, and he'll make it. I think he overall enjoyed being here. It's tough for him. We asked him to play a little different than he's always been accustomed to. I think it made us a better team. And unfortunately, I thought for James at times, it wasn't always best for him, but he still did it. And so, you appreciate that as a coach.
Doc, along those same lines, this is about to become maybe a very expensive team after the summer. Are you of the belief that it has not yet hit a ceiling, that this group should be given another shot?
Yeah, I believe that wholeheartedly, but that's not up for me. It really is not up to me. That's up to our owners and Daryl. I think they like what they saw overall, but,